Всем привет! Играем сегодня в GreedFall. Игра вышла 10 сентября, то есть сегодня. Уровень сложности, думаю, выберем. Думаю, обычно не запариваться.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Так, редактор персонажа, да? Есть мужчина, женщина. Готовые варианты. Ладно, особо запариваться не будем. Перейдем к следующему этапу. Начальный класс у нас 3. Воин. Специалист ближнего боя. Тяжелое одноручное оружие, огнестрельное оружие. Сила, выносливость. Инженер. Специалист по измерению условий на поле боя. Стихийные ловушки, огнестрельное оружие, одноручное оружие. Меткость, ловкость и маг. Специалист по дальнобойным атакующим заклинаниям. В принципе, выбор небольшой. Попробуем, наверное, инженером. Более такой интересный, мне кажется. Характеристики. 1 очко. Сила увеличивает урон, наносимый холодным оружием. Выносливость, запас здоровья, равновесие, ловкость. Холодное оружие ускоряет выработку ярости. Это характеристика необходима, чтобы сражаться лучше одноручным и двуручным оружием. Меткость. Огнестрел. Запас маны и духовная сила. Тоже магия. Ну там, я думаю, нам меткость и ловкость. Давайте один раз качнем. Для дальнобойного оружия. Пойдет так. Таланты у нас. Харизма. Позволяет немного дешевле покупать товары у торговцев. И улучшает боевые навыки спутников. Позволяет с большей вероятностью достичь успеха в некоторых вариантах диалогов. Наука позволяет делать простые зелья. Позволяет разрушать хрупкие стены с помощью взрывчатки. Энергетичность. Позволяет преодолеть некоторые препятствия, где требуется удержать равновесие. Максимум количество боеприпасов. Позволяет медленно восстановить здоровье. Позволяет взламывать простые замки. Это у нас взлом. Простые. Позволяет изготовлять простое улучшенное оружие и брони. Интуиция облегчает обнаруженное место с ресурсами. Даже не знаю, что лучше, что вначале будет. Давайте простые замки. Может, будет полезно. Да.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Так, начнем. Да, компас находится в верхней части экрана, на нем отмечены объекты, активные цели, основные, дополнительные. Да, бегает немного как пластилин его какой-то.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Так, боевка, да? Как его в таргет взять можно? Можно. Это блок. Дополнительная атака. Ну чё, у меня руки-то светятся, да? Можно уклониться и блок, контратака. Давай. Что ты там выпил? Не получилось, да? Да ёлы-палы. Какое же дурацкое управление. Удар катерелом. Пауза. Привычки нажимаешь пробел.
Myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating.
Ну, надо привыкать здесь к боевке, конечно.
So you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go, fight with honor.
Еще один, да? Ну так, конечно, можно не запариваться. Разматывать их. Уровень физической брони обозначается щитами над шкалой здоровья. Броня поглощает часть физ урона. Чтобы пробить броню врага, можно воспользоваться тяжелым оружием или некоторыми ловушками. Магические атаки действуют независимо от брони. Ладно. Да ёб твою мать, стихийная ловушка. Ну что, уничтожил броню. Ярость – это параметр, позволяющий совершать особые атаки, наносящий увеличенный урон и заставляющий врагов терять равновесие. Индикатор, указывающий уровень накопленной ярости, он заполняется, когда вы атакуете врагов, произносите заклинания и блокируете удары. Когда индикатор заполняется до первого уровня, руки персонажа станут выглядеть иначе. Хорошо. Что, пойдет? Как же они странно двигаются, блядь. Быстро-быстро.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Ну что?
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Что-то матушке совсем плохо его, блин.
Pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
И это еще одна кат-сцена, да?
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Так. Можно делать группы, да? Принять группу. Подтвердить и уйти.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Ладно, давайте вначале сообщим послу от отъезда. Не понял. Да ёб твою мать. Почему он его не бьет-то? Почему-то лежачего не хочет бить. Ладно, это особо не запарно было. Заберем все, конечно. Где еще этот труп? Так, куда нам здесь идти-то? Не очень понятно. Давайте пойдем куда ближе просто. В принципе, вот какое-то одно из заданий.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Выбора даже не было, согласиться или нет. Задание принимается в любом случае. Пойдемте еще сообщим послу. По-любому тоже даст какое-нибудь задание, блядь.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Ну, как и говорил, тоже, конечно, дал задание. Теперь их целая куча. Посмотрим, где у нас здесь задание. Возьмем-ка лучше рапиру какую-то огненную. Ну ладно. Пойдемте дальше по заданиям. Или дополнительный все-таки выполним. Давайте дополнительно вот сделаем, тоже отметим. Весь город горит, блядь. Здесь, я так понимаю, болезнь разыгралась. Можно, нет, перелазить? Можно. Ёлы-палы. Ничего себе, ружье так-то неплохо бьет. В принципе, возьмем все. Припасы обязательно. Там обоих, да, посмотрели.
Good day, good sir. How
Тоже
might I
болеет,
be
бля.
of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master
Ну всё,
forced you to commit a
50%, что
crime.
сработает
That's
это.
regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask
Ну,
that these
сработало.
crates be delivered
Нормально.
to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Так. Я так понимаю, это задание с
Citizens, I
алхимиком.
present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malichor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malichor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malichor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
Хорошо
His
говорит,
speech
да?
is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same route.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Так, где его полоска? Блять, трупы валяются. Так понимаю, вон его полоска, да? Надо обойти, скорее всего. Панацея шарлатана.
To my help, and death to the others! Come here, my beauty.
Да ёлы-палы. Ну что, можно возвращаться к этому шарлатану. Заставить его выпить зелье. Ну, давай,
Have you
дружочек.
finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? to prove that there is no risk.
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it.
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, look, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Хера он телепортировался просто.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to people stopped going out, and then people was...
Но это все не важно.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Где там этот? В своей комнате. Где здесь подняться-то вообще?
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Ну ты что с ним делать? По сути, он тоже, блядь, ничего хорошего не делал, да?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell. If not worse.
Можно сразу переместиться.
Your Excellency,
Интересно.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Уровень 2 уже. Блять, что-то выпил. Характеристики. Что у меня? А, это распределенный, все, да? Ладно. Пойдемте по основной ветке. А здесь у нас что? А, ну это надо закончить все-таки.
Sir de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tir-Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
You'll find
Пойдем по основной ветке. Посмотрим, если будет рядом, то будем выполнять и побочные задания.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurd. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking? Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Так, целая куча заданий далась. Давайте основную пока ветку попробую. Давайте узнаем, где Константин. Так, что у нас здесь? Это все потом. Ясненько.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Давайте, наверное, лучше заплатим, чем сейчас бегать и искать, знаете, гвозди и так далее.
Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
По-другому и быть не могло. Бежать его, вытаскивать от бандитов. Блять, тут здоровых людей, по-моему, нет. Все больные, умирающие, блядь.
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Так. Давай посмотрим. Интересно, блядь, в ящиках на улице золото лежит.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Но я прокачал взломщика как-никак. Где-то это должно пригодиться. Перелезть нельзя. Как тогда можно еще-то попасть туда? Ясно.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone... To my house.
Пиздец, блядь. Ну ладно.
Death to the others!
Давай, дружище, захерачим. В принципе, запариваться там, блин, и пытаться пройти ползком было вообще никакого смысла. Старая тупая шпага. Соберем сейчас быстренько все с них. Ну и где этот Константин-то сидит? Нормально. Вот и пригодился взлом. Да, блять. Ты, блин, бук. Понимаю, где-то наверху, наверное, сидит.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress! Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame.
I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Ну что, уплываем тогда, я так понимаю.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Ну, давайте доделаем побочечки быстренько и поплывем.
Much time left before the tide rolls out.
Be back soon, Captain.
Что у нас там осталось по побочкам? Давайте доделаем все-таки с грузом. Поможем ему поделать записи, да.
Idea how to get in there without being noticed.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
По-моему, им вообще пофиг. Нет, не пофиг. Ну и ладно. Слишком как-то мы жестко вообще зашли. Если что, оденем наших компаньонов.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Пиздец, ничего подозрительного. Перехерачили, блин. Весь народ. Чтобы подделать бумажку какую-то. Я как знал, что понадобится, блин. Просто взлом.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Все подделали. Можно отсюда валить. Незаметно.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits.
Very well, I'm going.
Так, сделать алкоголь со снотворным, да? Где его достать, блин?
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We're not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
И не надо было подделывать ни алкоголь, ничего, не париться. Просто я понять не могу. Это как-то могло не сработать, я так понимаю. А там сундук какой-то. Только чекни. Что-то я не врубаюсь, я же убрал. Видимо, я что-то не то делаю. Ну ладно. Зелье сна. Блять. Нет, ну так не получится же. Я же от них уже избавлялся. Поговорить с грузчиками. А где эти грузчики? Не очень понятно, что там вообще все это. Ну, так бы и было.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Все понятно. Сейчас избавимся от этих опять. А потом к грузчикам пойдем.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Can't you make an exception?
No. Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now.
Very well. I'm going.
Может, еще что-то появится?
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well. I'm going.
Ясно. Короче, вариант только варить это зелье. Осталось. Дайте-ка сохранимся.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well. I'm going.
Да и бог ты с этими заданиями тогда. Пойдемте. Уплываем отсюда. Можно перепрыгнуть, нет? Только бегать, да? Как убрать оружие там? Ясненько, все.
Sir,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news.
Permission to board the ship.
Давайте поплывем.
Have any farewells to make or any fun?
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor
Ну,
the Nords
сундучок.
brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange.
Конечно, все забираем. Дайте... Ну, ладно, это все потом поднастроим.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
Херена себе, что происходит-то, блин?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Нихера, как они его на корабль вообще посадили, связали веревками, блядь. Что за бред, блядь. Еще пол корабля расхерачил. Да, кораблю вообще пиздец. И чудовище тоже, по-моему.
Captain, keep my cousin safe.
Так. Так нельзя, да? Зелье здоровья у нас стоит. Зелье равновесия, ярости, тумана. Стихийная ловушка. Поставим ее сюда. Господи, чё, блин? Да запариваться даже с тобой не буду. Расшмаляем тебя. Опа. Зря прокачал, что ли, стрельбу. Ух ты, блин. Нормально. Ну нахер. Блять, такой бред вообще. Ничего, сейчас мы его умотаем, бля. Так, опять бежать к капитану, ну, блин.
Sir, are you ready?
Быстренько пропустим это все.
Permission to board the ship? You have any? No, my house.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Сейчас опять такая сцена будет.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling bridge-building
Почему-то она не
liars. The creature was
пропускается.
supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
Ты чё, блин, такой этот? Чувак. Да, сейчас на ловушке еще взорвешься и все. На самом деле управление вот максимально неудобное. Он такой нерасторопный, так все медленно делает. Нажимаешь клавишу, он среагирует как будто только через секунды две. Вот. В Соуле намного все проще, лучше. Можно кувыркаться и бить за спиной и так далее. Здесь это не очень понятно, непривычно.
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, What a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Расстрелял его, блядь. Эпик так эпик. Прозрачное, да, животное? Ну что, поднимаемся на борт? Где подняться-то? А, это был не тот корабль еще.
Gentlemen! Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Ну что, думаю, на сегодня первую часть закончим. В принципе, игра вроде как неплохая. Надо только привыкать к управлению, к боевке, она совсем нестандартная. Сделана, ну так себе, скажем. Ну, в принципе, игра... Даже не знаю. 7 из 10, наверное. Пока что так.
Charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence!
We must wait for our escort. No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Ну что, давайте. Принять в группу. Снаряжение. Ладно, с этим разберемся также позже. Ладно, на сегодня все. Всем спасибо.